Bleach, Soul Resurrection.
Okay, hello everybody. Like I said on a previous video, I was going to be doing a new project coming up soon, and this is it. I'd gone down to Philadelphia to do this project with Master Beowulf, but we had some technical difficulties, and we weren't actually able to record it at the time. So I have to record it now. It's just gonna be me on this. This game, I have to say, isn't very long, so it's not a very big project. I'll still keep updating the Vesperia LP. So I guess we might as well just get into this. If you're not aware, it's the new Bleach game that's out, Soul Resurrección. And I'm going to be playing through it, at least all the episodes. If this doesn't go very long, I may do the missions as well. So I guess we're going to get started now. I'm going to be doing all of the missions in this one. I'm going to be going for an S rank in all the ones I go through. I mean, I've already done that, as you can see, but I'll just see if I can do it now. So I'm gonna jump right in. Start with the first mission.
After the war at the Soul Society, Ichigo Kurosaki returns to the world of the living. However, Aizen has used the Hogyoku to create Arancars, plotting a new invasion. Aizen also takes note of Orihime Inoue's powers and orders one of the Espadas, Ulquiorra Schiffer, to kidnap her and bring her to Hueco Mundo. Upon discovering this, Ichigo travels to Hueco Mundo with Uryu Ishida and Chad to rescue Orihime.
Okay, you can see the controls off to the left, but it's not really that important. They're pretty simple. I mean, if anyone's ever played, I don't know. This game kind of reminds me of Devil May Cry. That's just my opinion, though, but... Alright, we're about to get started.
Let's go!
There is one thing I would want to change first, so... one moment. Okay, now let's get started.
This is Hueco Mundo. We're very cheery. There's nothing here.
Just dash with R2. They're pretty basic controls.
Look at that. Our castle.
When you do this game, you can see off on the left there's a counter for combos.
Let's go!
The higher the combo, the better your score will be at the end. You need a good high combo for S rank. Getting higher combos actually does gain you more. You can see the green, like, orbs. Spirit orbs, or whatever they're called in the game. You can use those to purchase upgrades for new characters. And at least with Ichigo's case, I had him upgraded all the way, so it's not really going to be an issue during this. I've finished my practice runs, I guess you could call it grinding, too, for this game, so I'm probably not going to level characters much. And let's see, what I just used here was a power-up. It's called the Ignition in this game.
It's no mirage.
Basically just powers you up. If you keep high combos, you can keep your ignition for the entire level, so... It also gives you a lot of benefits. I mean, I really haven't been paying attention. I'm pretty sure it increases your attack rate. Let's see. Other things I should know. Lock on with, Lock on with L1, sorry, L1. And when you lock on, your attacks will target the enemy you locked on to. Pretty simple. Let's finish those off there. I hate that. I always run into the wall at that point for whatever reason. Anyway. Yeah, that's supposed to be like a mini boss, but
All right, stop
at this stage, if you like maxed your level like I did, it's not gonna pose any kind of obstacle at all. Yeah. Just trying to keep my.
Why did you go to Waco Mundo? Why didn't you wait for us to come back?
Oh, I gotta hit something. There we go. Oh man, I'm almost out. This level isn't a whole lot. What am I trying to say? This level isn't really good for keeping up high combos. I'll just use it now. This is your ignition attack. Press L2 while you're in an ignition state to use it. And now we have 3 minnows to deal with. Anyway.
Minos is nothing.
I was worried about having things to talk about, but at this rate, I don't think I'm gonna have to say much. I mean, this mission was going very fast, just because I'm so high level. I mean, you're gonna want to run through these pretty quick to get the highest score possible.
You're losing your edge, Ichigo.
Yeah.
You need some help?
Oh shoot.
Shut up, Uryu. Just
Come on, hit it.
Almost there, Ichigo. Yeah, let's do this.
Let's just use this as a circle attack. And that finished him off. I didn't take very long. I mean, I was worrying about things I'd have to talk about, but
I told you it'd be over quick.
there we go. S rating. Best you can get. At least I hope so. Hope there's no double S that I wasn't aware of. Anyway. So there's the first episode. I thought I would be able to talk about the stuff going on in the actual thing, but I didn't have much time. Yeah. So now it's gonna load. I have to say, at least as far as talking about Bleach goes, I don't know, I'm not used to very much talking to myself about it. If Master Beowulf were here, we'd be having probably some debate about who the strongest captain was. Yeah, but that's not something I'm just gonna open up there. Let's see, second episode, played with Uryu.
Ichigo, Uryu, and Chad later meet up with Rukia Kuchiki and Renji Abarai at Waco Mundo. Guided by a young Arankar named Nell, they arrive at Las Noches. After infiltrating Las Noches, they come upon a fork in the road that branches out into 5 different paths. They swear to meet again and go their separate ways. But as they delve deeper, 10 powerful Arankars called Espadas await them.
Alright. Uryu's a little different, and by a little different I mean his playstyle is completely different from what Ichigo's is. He's not much along the line of his square attacks, which are like his normal attacks, but he uses, he has his bow on his triangle, which is different, but it's very fun to play with, in my opinion. We're gonna get started right here. This is actually one of the things I'm disappointed about this game for not really doing. I mean, it starts with that, but that part right there we just saw with you approaching Las Noches. But you only really get to play as characters other than Ichigo, like, for one mission out of all of the 14, or the episodes as they're called. I mean, I'm disappointed though, because there were a lot of battles that went on in Las Noches. And the one they skipped with this, I mean, especially as I remember in the anime, Chad and Uryu got to fight, you know, some kind of like Arankars that were guarding Las Noches even before they hit the Pre-Verona Espada, and then there were those battles that this game kind of doesn't include.
Take this.
So, I mean, this is the only real fight you get to be in with Uryu, and there are ones that they really skipped out on that I would have liked to play, especially the Pre-Verona Espada battle that Uryu was in. But I mean, hopefully there'll be DLC for that. I doubt there will be. Something Master Beowulf was talking about was hoping that it was basically, you know, from the Soul Society arc, and I have to agree with him on that. I would have loved to play through the Soul Society arc. There'd be a ton of battles that they could have done. They'd have to add a few more characters, though. I mean, at least from the Hueco Mundo arc, they should have included like a lot of other battles that they didn't. I'll point those out as they appear. There'll be a few more.
I should be able to fight even better than in the world of the living or the Soul Society. This is it.
Anyway, I'm not. A lot of these battles are kind of just like, or missions are pretty much this. It's a hack and slash game. I mean, it's pretty thin. Let's see, something I realized, and maybe I'll have a chance to demonstrate it from one of these guys, how to keep your combo up. You'll notice these guys are only vulnerable to actual attacks when they're up on their back feet, and then if they're, oh well no, I'm not going to get to demonstrate it. It's pretty much a guard anytime you hit them when they're standing on the ground, so it doesn't actually register as a hit. There's a way to bypass that so your combo doesn't run out when you're fighting them, though. And where are they? I think a lot of these battles, these standard enemies, though, are based on like other, like Arrancar and such types of enemies that appeared in the anime. Like these guys, I think are actually the ones that Uryu are based off the one Uryu fought when he first came to Las Noches. The one where he was basically, you know, I can fire 1,200 shots per second or whatever. Some absurd figure that his bow is capable of doing. So let me demonstrate this. A dash will hit him while he's like this. So if you need to keep your combo going, you can always do that. Similarly, if you, whoa, got 1,000. I don't really need the other thing. If you need to keep your combo going, you can just break stuff in the environment. That's probably the best trick I have for that. So here we go. Now these guys, I guess, are supposed to be the Fracciones of Xyl-Opero, and there's another fight they left out that they shouldn't have. Again, they just like leaving stuff out. I mean, this game could have had like probably 30 missions, or 30 episodes, as they're called. Of course, I might not be LPing it then, but who cares?
What's wrong?
Here, let's finally use this. When you are in this, you'll notice Uryu has these little bars on the side. His circle attacks aren't like the others. Normal circle attacks also use up spiritual pressure. He's used up those white bars. Anyway, when you're his strongest, I guess, is Heisen here. And you have to have like the most number of bars, but when you're in his like ignition state,
Of course. Who do you think you're talking to?
his bars refill so fast that you can just spam this attack. And it's really powerful, so that's probably your #1 trick for doing this battle. Anyway, I have a gigantic combo. I hope I can keep it up. I should be able to. 1400. It's still not the highest I've ever gotten in this, and apparently there's even a trophy for getting like 2,000. I don't know if I'm gonna get that here, but I got the one for 1,000 with on another mode once. Needless to say, the trophies the trophies are all based on characters. The one for doing an over 1,000 hit combo is Uryu because of his soul, like I said before. 1,200 shots in an instant. That's actually the title of it. There we go. And this one may be the last one. Yes, it is. I didn't get to show off his ignition attack. It's Sprenger. But that's not really important now. So what have we got? 2916. Yeah, that's... I think that might be the highest number of soul points, that's what they're called, that I've gotten. But there's another S rank. Let me think. I have time for a third mission. Third episode. I keep calling them missions, but missions are separate in this. I think a lot of the missions they actually called them in this game were intended to be other things like... There are a few that seem that they're based on like the Soul Society arc. That I think they were intending to make a larger game, but they were, you know, this game is basically there to market. In my opinion, it's here to market the whole Bleach series, and you know, Bleach is a huge thing, so they don't really need to worry too much about stuff like that. So, well, I'm going pretty good. I might as well go for a third mission. I have time.
After heading further into Las Noches, Ichigo encounters the Cuarto Espada, Ulquiorra. Unable to hurt him in the slightest, Ichigo falls. Ichigo's lifeless body collapses, defeated. But the Sexta Espada, Grimmjow Jaggerjack, secretly steals Orihime away to have her heal Ichigo's wounds. Grimmjow does this simply so he can settle matters with Ichigo. Now fully healed, Ichigo answers Grimmjow's challenge, and they begin their decisive battle.
Okay, yet another fight we're about to go do. This one actually diverges a little. Well, not like the others really held that true to it, but this one does diverge from the anime by quite a bit, because as I remember, it was like basically Ichigo was revived, then fought Grimmjow right away. We actually have to cut through a bunch of enemies first. Not that that's really a problem now, is it, though? So, here we go again.
Let's go! Let's go!
And we start off by taking out just a bunch of hollows. You'll notice, I didn't really explain this yet. The blue bar, the yellow bar is probably your health. You've probably noticed that by now. Which direction am I going? Anyway, yellow bar is your health. The blue bar is your actual spiritual pressure, and that's used to do like attacks like Getsuga Tensho, which I've been pretty much spamming this entire time. Wow, that was fast. Anyway, the blue bar is used to do special attacks. Like the one I've been using, Getsuga Tensho. There's the other ones. There's other ones, I'll show them off. They're not really good for like taking out normal enemies like this. But when that runs out, you aren't able to do any more special attacks. It regenerates slowly. I mean, that's just so you can't completely spam just, you know, ridiculous amounts of attacks like these. Like I said, I mean, it's based. You can purchase more bars as you earn soul points, but I have Ichigo maxed out, so he has basically as much as he's ever gonna get. like this, I'm never going to run out. It's not really an issue. And he has the most possible, so.
So don't worry. If Ichigo says he'll win, he'll win. Now,
Let's see, there are probably other features I'll explain as I go on. But, yeah. And there's, I don't think I've explained this. I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. But then there's the one in the gauge in the far left. That's your ignition gauge. As long as that stays full, you can stay in this powered-up mode. And if you just go crazy on the combos like I've been doing, that should stay full, like, all the way till the boss. Or you can pick up these orbs. You've probably seen those. I'm really bad at explaining game mechanics, but yellow ones heal you. Basically, it's the same color as your gauges. Yellow heals you, blue gives you more spiritual pressure, and then the red increases your ignition gauge. And here we go. Next boss fight.
Took you long enough, didn't it? Grimjow. Good. I've been waiting for this. I'm going to crush you with all my might!
No, he's not. All his might isn't enough to crush him.
Now I'm going to slit your throat!
Get back here. Here's a circle attack of his. You can just keep tapping circle too to keep it going. There we go. I was afraid for a second that my gauge is gonna. Oh. And then there's usually a cutscene in the middle. Ichigo looks like he's gonna be beaten. We're not anywhere near that point, but.
Eyes. You're always like this. No matter how badly I beat you, somewhere deep inside you think you can beat me. You always believe you're superior to me. I can't stand that! You, Soul Reaper or a Ronkar, anybody who looks down on me will be crushed!
Ichigo! Don't die!
Oh man, it unlocked it.
You'll have to try.
Let's go!
And this is his ignition attack.
I am the king!
It actually hit me.
Looks like I'm not allowed to take any more damage.
Let's see, I'm gonna do one more of these. Oh wow, it actually defeated him. Oh man, I wanted to use my ignition attack. Oh well. Oh well. And we got 1907. That's enough to get this rank. Yep, well, that's 3 episodes. I think I'm gonna call this for the first part. Yes, so. I mean, this is gonna go really quickly. I've already gotten 3 of them. There's only 14. I'll probably even do the missions too. Those will go pretty quick, hopefully. Alright, so I'll catch you next time for more Bleach Soul Resurrección. Alright, see you then.
Nobody knows who I really am. I never felt this empty before.